Hello po sa inyong lahat, kumusta po kayo? So this is the part 2 of the sample questions sa Republic Act 6713, which is again a part of the general information sa civil service examination. I assume po na before you watch this video ay alam nyo na po kung ano yung mga possible na lalabas sa examination or ano yung coverage like the verbal ability, numerical ability, general information, clerical ability, and analytical ability. Okay, so that's it. And now let's start with question number 1. Maria, a government employee, receives a gift from a private company. What should she do? A. Accept the gift graciously. B. Report the gift to her immediate supervisor. C. Keep the gift and not disclose it. Or letter D. Return the gift without informing anyone. So, feel free to pause the video and try to answer the question. The correct answer is letter B, report the gift to her immediate supervisor. Ito po ang pinakamagandang gawin ni Maria. Since si Maria ay isang kawani ng ating gobyerno na tumanggap ng regalo mula sa isang private company. Dapat niya talagang ibalita ang pagtanggap ng regalo sa kanyang supervisor upang maiwasan ang mga posibleng issue ng katiwalian o labis na impluensya. Ito ay isang responsableng hakbang upang mapanatili yung malinis at patas na pagtanggap ng kanyang tungkulin bilang isang kawani ng gobyerno. And now let's proceed with question number 2. Juan, a public official, has been offered a free trip by a contractor bidding for a government project. What should Juan do? A. Accept the trip but pay for his own expenses. B. Politely decline the offer. C. Accept the trip and award the contractor the project. Or letter D. Accept the trip and disclose it to the public. The correct answer is letter B. Politely decline the offer. So ito po yung tamang gawin ni Juan kasi siya rin ay isang opisyalis ng gobyerno na inalukan ng isang kontrata na nag-aalok ng libreng biyahe para sa isang proyekto ng gobyerno. Kasi yung pa-free trip, it is a personal benefits at mahalaga na mapanatili natin na malinis at patas yung proseso ng bidding para sa proyektong panggobyerno. Kasi kapag mangyayari na tatanggapin mo yung offer na free trip, ay of course mananalo na yung contractor sa bidding automatically, di ba? So of course, this is just to maintain integrity and avoid conflicts of interest and ensure a fair and transparent bidding process. And now let's proceed with question number 3. Carlos, a government employee, is facing financial difficulties. Can he borrow money from a subordinate? A. Yes, as long as he promises to pay it back. B. Yes, if he obtains permission from his immediate supervisor. C. No, borrowing from a subordinate is prohibited. Or letter D. No, unless the subordinate insists on lending the money. And the correct answer is letter C. No, borrowing from a subordinate is prohibited. Kasi under sa Section 7, Paragraph D sa Republic Act 6713, nakasaad po doon na public officials and employees are prohibited from soliciting or accepting, directly or indirectly, any gift, gratuity, favor, loan, or anything of monetary value from any subordinate or person with whom they have official business. This prohibition is in place to prevent conflicts of interest, favoritism, and abuse of authority. Again, bakit bawal daw humiram si Carlos ng pera sa kanyang subordinate? Kasi this is just to prevent conflicts of interest, favoritism, and abuse of authority. So ganito po kasi yan, let's say for example, immediate supervisor ka tapos humiram ka ng pera sa yung subordinate, syempre yung subordinate mo mahihiyang hindi ka papahiramin kasi sir or ma'am ka eh. Ngayon, pinahiram ka na ng pera. Now, when the time comes na siya naman yung hihingi ng favor sa'yo, of course, hindi mo matatanggihan kasi parang may utang na loob ka na sa kanya kasi pinautang ka niya eh. So ngayon, dyan na yun papasok yung favoritism, conflicts of interest, and at the same time, abuse of authority. Question number 4. Anna, a public official, owns shares in a private company. Can she participate in government decisions affecting that company? A. Yes, as long as she declares her ownership of the shares. B. Yes, if she discloses her shares after the decision is made. C. No, she must divest her shares to avoid conflicts of interest. Or letter D. No, but she can participate if she recuses herself from voting. The correct answer is letter C. No, she must divest her shares to avoid conflicts of interest. So, of course, to prevent conflicts of interest and maintain the integrity of government decisions, it is generally expected that Anna would divest her shares in a private company. Now, ang tanong, bakit kailangang i-divest ni Ana yung kanyang shares sa isang private company? Kasi ganito po, let's say for example, si Ana isang principal ng paaralan. Tapos ngayon, may share po siya sa isang company or sa isang school supplies na company or nagbebenta ng mga school supplies. So ngayon, may bidding na mangyayari sa loob ng paaralan o kumbaga pipili sila kung alin yung store na pagkukunan nila ng supply ng kanilang mga gamit sa paaralan. So of course, syempre mananalo na talaga yung school supplies or company na may share si Ana kasi ipa-priority na yun principal siya, then part siya in the decision making body of the school. That is why mangyayari na po yung tinatawag na conflicts of interest kasi syempre wala ng fairness sa decision making. So in layman's term, you need to sacrifice something para mawala na po yung conflicts of interest na tinatawag natin, and of course para magkaroon ng fair and just decisions. Question number 5. Sofia, a public official, has a close relative who is involved in a government transaction. Can she participate in the decision-making process? A. Yes, if she discloses her relationship with a relative. B. Yes, if the transaction involves a small amount of money. C. No, she must abstain from participating to avoid nepotism. Or letter D. No, but she can participate if she declares a conflict of interest. So of course, to prevent conflicts of interest and maintain fairness and integrity in the decision-making processes, so dapat kinakailangan talaga na tanggihan ni Sofia yung kanyang pag-participate sa paggawa ng desisyon or pagbigay ng desisyon sa loob ng government transaction. So therefore, the correct answer is letter C. No, she must abstain from participating to avoid nepotism. Now, the question is, what is nepotism? When we say nepotism, it refers to the practice of favoritism or granting preferential treatment to family members or relatives. So, syempre, si Sofia, isang public official, of course, ipa-priority niya po yung kanyang mga relatives. Pero bawal po yun. Question number 6. Public officials and employees and their families shall lead modest lives appropriate to their positions and income. They shall not indulge in extravagant or ostentatious display of wealth in any form. A. Commitment to democracy. B. Simple living. C. Professionalism. Or letter D. Justness and sincerity. So the principle of leading modest lives for public officials and employees and of course extend to their families, syempre ito po yung para ma-emphasize na wala talagang korupsyon na nangyayari at of course dapat to maintain and refrain from indulging in lavish or excessive spending and luxurious lifestyles. So ang ibig sabihin lamang ipahiwatig dito is dapat umangkop yung iyong pamumuhay or antas ng pamumuhay base sa iyong posisyon or sa iyong sahod buwan-buwan. Halimbawa, sabihin natin 15,000 lang yung monthly mo, pero may magagarang bahay, may magagandang kotse. Naku po, nakakapagtaka na yon, baka saan galing yung pera, no? Maliban na lang kung may mga negosyo ka. Question number 7. Public officials and employees shall always uphold the public interest over and above personal interest. All government resources and powers of their respective offices must be employed and used efficiently effectively, honestly, and economically, particularly to avoid wastage in public funds and revenues. A. Commitment to public interest. B. Justness and sincerity. C. Political neutrality. Or letter D. Responsiveness to the public. Feel free to pause the video and try to answer the question. And the correct answer is letter A, commitment to public interest. Yung keyword po dito is yung uphold the public interest over and above personal interest. So kailangan talagang isaalang-alang yung pampublikong kapakanan bago ang pansariling kapakanan. And at the same time, all public officials and employees, since entrusted sila in the management of public funds, revenues, and resources, dapat ginagamit or to utilize effectively, honestly, economically, and efficiently nang walang masasayang. Question number 8. Public officials and employees shall commit themselves to the democratic way of life and values, maintain the principle of public accountability, and manifest by deeds the supremacy of civilian authority over the military. They shall at all times uphold the Constitution and put loyalty to country above loyalty to persons or party. A. Responsiveness to the public. B. Political neutrality. C. Justness and sincerity. Or letter D. Commitment to democracy. The correct answer is letter D, commitment to democracy. Because this principle taught us that committing to the democratic way of life and values means supporting and promoting the principles of democracy, including the protection of individual rights, equality, transparency, and participation in decision-making processes. And at the same time, maintaining the principle of public accountability entails us to being responsible and answerable for one's actions and decisions as a public servant. And by adhering to this principle, public officials and employees contribute to the promotion of democracy, good governance, and the well-being of the country and its citizens. Question number 9. Public officials and employees shall provide service to everyone without unfair discrimination and regardless of party affiliation or preference. A. Justness and sincerity. B. Nationalism and patriotism. C. Political neutrality. Or letter D. None of the above. So, by providing service to everyone, public officials and employees must fulfill their duty to serve the public interest and uphold the principles of fairness, justice, and equality. Walang kinikilingan, serbisyong totoo lamang. Ganon po dapat. Ang keyword po dito is yung regardless of party affiliation or preference. That means the correct answer is letter C, political neutrality. So, ang ibig sabihin lamang po nito, kahit na magkaiba po kayo ng kandidato sa politika, you must still treat your clients without discrimination. And lastly, we have question number 10. Public officials and employees shall perform and discharge their duties with the highest degree of excellence, professionalism, intelligence, and skill. They shall enter public service with utmost devotion and dedication to duty. They shall endeavor to discourage wrong perceptions of their roles as dispensers or peddlers of undue patronage. A. Nationalism and patriotism. B. Professionalism. C. Responsiveness to the public. Or letter D. Justness and sincerity. The correct answer is letter B, professionalism, because by adhering to this principle, all public officials and employees contribute to building trust and confidence in the government. Actually, professionalism, it is a crucial aspect sa 8 norms of conduct kasi it entails conducting oneself in a manner that reflects integrity, ethics, and a commitment to serving the public interest. Ang kailangan po kasi sa professionalism is yung intelligence and skill ng isang public official or employee to effectively address complex challenges and make informed decisions. So, ang keyword po sa tanong is yung highest degree of excellence, professionalism, intelligence, and skill. You may comment your scores down below. Hope na may natutunan po kayo today at sana ay makapasa ka sa upcoming examination. At kung bago ka pa lang dito, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe, i-like ang video at i-share sa iyong mga kakilala. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.